Everyone. So Miss Erin and I decided we were going to do crafts once a week. We'll try and keep the crafts to 10 to 15 minutes long and with materials that everybody has at home. So if it's something that we have here that you don't have at home, there's always a way that you can modify it to make it your own and to make it doable. You don't have to go to the store and buy anything specific. So today we are going to just make a little, some people would call it like a wind catcher. You can make it into a wind chime if you want, depending on your materials. Or for me, I'm just going to have it be like a mobile that's going to hang inside because my materials are ones that if they went out in the rain, they would get soggy and destroyed. So, or I could put it outside on a nice day. It's your choice. So we're going to start with our materials that we need is a paper plate, things to decorate with, and something to hang with, hang your decorations on, scissors, and a hole punch. If you don't have a hole punch, you can ask mom and dad to help you put the holes in with your scissors, something like that, because not everybody has a hole punch at home. So our first step is going to be to cut out the center of the plate. So I did mine already just to make this quicker. And what I did, because I'm going to use 3 strings, so I made a triangle. Can you see that? I made a triangle in the center so that I'd have my dots and my holes evenly spaced apart so that it'll hang nice and steady. Okay, you could do a square. You just want to make sure that those are evenly dispersed so that it has good solid support and doesn't just turn lopsided. So that one's cut out. I folded my plate in half and just cut that way. That was the easiest way for me. So the next step, I'm going to punch my holes. So I'll have the 3 holes for my support strings. 2. I want those to go kind of in the center, but you don't want them to be too close to that edge. And then I'm going to put my decorative holes on the bumpy part of the plate. And you can decide how many you want to do. I'm going to go with 6. So I'll put 2 in between each of my support holes. Everybody see that? You can put as many as you want in there. Can you see my holes? So I've got the 3 support holes, and then a little further out on the bumpy part, I've got the 6 holes to hang my decorations. Now, you want to choose your materials. I'm using the gift wrapping kind of ribbon because we have lots of it. You can use any kind of string or yarn if you have that at home. You could use shoelaces out of old shoes. Don't take mom and dad's shoelaces. So we've got yarn, all those different choices. Anything that you can tie stuff to. So you can make them really long or you can make them a little shorter. I'm going to do some of each. And then I also have some beads. I've got little beads. I don't know if you can see those little tiny beads or not. And then I've got bigger beads going down on the floor. So you don't want to put too many of the heavy beads on since it's a paper plate. If I had a piece of wood or something, it would be a little different. So I might just put a few of those heavy beads on there. Not too many. Some are wood, some are plastic. It doesn't matter. And then my favorite for this is the feathers. So we've got all sorts of feathers that we're going to tie. You can make them with paper if you want to make paper, fish, feathers, rockets, whatever you like. Circles. You could do one with all different shapes or numbers. Do a pattern on it. It's totally up to you. So let's see. I'm going to do all candy corn colors. Why not? Maybe some red in there too. All right. So we're going to pause the video and I'm going to string a few up, see how long it takes. Okay? See you in a little bit. All right. So I completed mine and Miss Erin had brought hers in. So we'll talk about a little bit of the differences. While I was doing that, I was thinking about other things you could use to make one of these. So if you don't have paper plates at home or if you just don't want to use a paper plate, you could go get a stick from outside or use craft sticks, maybe make an X with them, or just have a straight line. You can turn this mobile into anything you want using the supplies that you have at home in your yard, as long as your parents or the grown-up that you live with is okay with you using those materials, okay? All right, so this is my finished project. project. Can you see that? So I've got bigger beads as anchors at the top on some of them. Some of them are just anchored with those. Other ones are tied on the bottom. Oops. And then I've got some little beads on here and some feathers. I didn't decorate my plate. You could decorate your plate. You could paint it. You could color it. You could put stickers on it. Whatever you feel like, because this is yours. So, this is Miss Erin's. She did hers different than I did mine, but differences are good. We don't want everything to be the same. It's your art. So on hers, she did 4 dots like I was talking about. She's got the square, and then at the top, she didn't cut hers. She just looped them, which is kind of cool because then you can anchor it however you want. And then she's got different heights and more beads. There's kind of dance like hair. Cool. Right? So 2 different people, totally different things with all the same supplies because we use the library supplies here on site. We can't have fun together, but we can still use the same supplies. At your house, you're going to have totally different stuff. So if you want to use, like I said, paper, you can use, if you wanted to turn it into wind chime, you could have like something heavier like the sticks, and you could use buttons or old silverware. I don't know what you guys have at home. Ask your parents, what can I use for this project? And just have fun with it. Just make something that brings you joy in your day, okay? I think that's it for today. If you guys have any projects that you want to take pictures of and you want to send them into our Facebook page, that's probably the easiest way to go, is to just send them to the Facebook and put a picture up there and tag us on your own, or you can take them right to our Facebook page and make a post. But we'd love to see what you guys are up to. Okay? Take care. Stay safe.